I myself am feeling awful. I am sick. My throat feels like I have a million little cats inside my throat clawing at me and scratching me, and it feels awful. I've taken cold and flu tablets to try and help. It still hurts, but I'm still here making a video for this week so I don't miss out, because luckily this video don't involve much talking other than intro, outro and a little bits in between. So this week's video I am doing a 1 hour crochet challenge to see how much I can crochet in an hour. The yarn I am using for this challenge is some double knit yarn in the colour cream. Hopefully this is in focus. I can never tell, and if not I apologise. But this I got a while ago from an Aldi yarn event, and I actually bought like 6 balls of this yarn because I'm planning to make a jumper with it, and I thought a matching hat would go quite nice with it. So the pattern I am using for today's 1 hour challenge video is actually a pattern I mentioned in my previous video of my autumn crochet hopefuls, and that pattern is the ribbed crochet beanie that has the no bunching at top by VivCrochets, and it has the no bunching by using slip stitches in the pattern at the top to stop the bunching that often happens in crochet beanies. So alongside with the yarn, this double knit yarn, I am using a 4mm crochet hook to complete this challenge. I do apologise as well with me being not feeling great. I haven't bothered to put makeup on or just look presentable in this video today. I'm just like, I am in a comfy jumper, no makeup, hair up, because I don't feel great. But you know, little crochet will hopefully make me feel better. Who knows? I mean, doing something I enjoy when I'm sick, that'll make me feel better. And I can't play games right now because staring at a screen for too long hurts my eyes and gives me more of a headache, and I don't need any more pain when my throat is already killing me. So I suppose we should change angle and get into this 1 hour crochet challenge. So I'm in a bit of a different position than I normally film in, because last time I did like an hour challenge video I filmed it on my sofa and it just didn't seem to be a very good angle. But that was for reading, so I suppose reading I wanted to be a bit more comfortable on the sofa. This time it's obviously crochet, so I've got my hour timer here that hopefully you can see, and I've got a blankie, keep me all cozy. Again, I'm in a jumper because autumn, and I've already had my coffee because I don't want to be drinking coffee whilst doing this challenge because that'll just slow me down. I am using not my normal crochet hook, so I'm using one of the I don't know, I suppose these are like the OG crochet hooks. I think whenever I was younger and I thought of crochet, these were the crochet hooks I thought of, and I'm using this because I've lost my 4mm crochet hook with the handle, so I have no idea how well I'm going to be able to crochet with this hook, because I know when I was first learning to crochet I really struggled to crochet with this type of hook. But if anyone's watching this who's a family or friend, hint hint, it's my birthday like couple months and I really want a set of clover crochet hooks, so if anyone doesn't know what to get me, then there you go, some clover crochet hooks, because mine are, my crochet hook I have are pretty they're pretty gross. They've been well loved, they've been very well loved, and I think it's time I get a new set of metal crochet hooks. But yeah, I can't find my ergonomic one with the handle 4mm crochet hook, so I've got this 4mm crochet hook and we'll see how it works, because yeah, I don't think I'm very good using these ones, but still, it's an hour challenge, and maybe I'm just saying that to think, oh, I'm not going to be able to crochet as much because I've got a not so great hook, but no, genuinely I really struggle crocheting with this. But nevertheless, I'm still going to see how much we can crochet in an hour. I've also got my headphones to listen to some music while I'm doing this, because unlike the reading one where reading fills my imagination, crochet is just crochet. I need some background noise, so I'm going to put my headphones on before I start, because again, I'm going to give myself the full hour for crochet. Obviously I've got Taylor Swift playing on my phone to listen to while I do this challenge. So now that music is sorted, I suppose I better press play. and how it goes. Let's begin. So I believe I mentioned it in the intro, but I am doing a beanie from I did my last week's video of hopefuls of stuff I want to crochet for autumn, and one of those things was a beanie. So that's what I'm doing in this video. I don't think I'll get too far with it, considering I'm already struggling to make the keychains. The keychains? They're not called keychains. I'm struggling to make the chains for this beanie because I am not used to this crochet hook at all. But oh well, let's just get on with it. So the pattern calls to go from your eyebrow to the crown of your head. So I think that's definitely my eyebrow, and that's the crown of my head. Crown's like the back of your head, isn't it? So that's kind of almost hitting the top of my pony. Yeah, so I think that's my chain done. I chose this colour because I bought this yarn to make a jumper, and I figured a hat to match that jumper whenever I do decide to get it done would be pretty cute. So that's why I'm crocheting in this creamy colour. I am really struggling to get this done with this I'm just gonna keep calling it the OG crochet hook. Like, I've literally just done my first stitch, not counting the foundation chain. Technically I do have a 4mm crochet hook I could use, like my Primic ones, but they are plastic, and I feel like plastic crochet hooks really do not mix well with acrylic yarn, which is what I'm using. So trying to struggle through with this one. It should be better once I'm finally done with the first row, hopefully. I just feel like I have absolutely no grip at all with this crochet hook. My hand just keeps sliding and slipping. Oh. And I've just done my third stitch. God, this is going awful. I've already done 5 minutes of this challenge and I've not even completed my first row. Whew. Okay, normally I crochet into the back loop of my foundation chain because I just think it looks nicer, but because of how much I am struggling, goddamn, with this hook, I'm just gonna have to crochet into the front loops of the chain, which is fine. It just doesn't give as much of a nice finish. Geez, but I'm still struggling with this crochet hook. Why did I decide to do a challenge when I haven't got the adequate materials? I don't know. Okay, it's easier crocheting into the front loops than it is the back loops with this hook. Good job. Most of these. Once I've done the first row, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so 44 minutes in and I've finally finished the first row. Gosh, that's so embarrassing. It took me 15 minutes to do row 1 with this crochet hook, and geez, that is I'm honestly normally a much faster crocheter than that, considering this is for a beanie as well, and it looks pretty wonky. Yeah, maybe I should have waited until I ordered a replacement hook before doing this challenge, or I could have you know, I could have decided to do a smaller hook or a larger hook, but I think the 4mm is just the one that would look better with this hat. So here I am trying to deal with it. Okay, so I think I was on 45 minutes last time I did my first row because it took like 15 minutes. The second row has taken me 10 minutes. Better, but still not my normal crochet pace, but geez, it's coming along nicely though. I do like this pattern. And if I do ever make this jumper that I've been wanting to make for ages, then this hat will look really nice with it. Progress of speeding up on my time, but then I get to the 5 slip stitches at the end, and if you've watched the pattern tutorial by VivCrochets, you see that this one has slip stitches at the top of the hat to avoid the bunching. However, I'm getting to the slip stitches and they're just really tight and I'm struggling to get my crochet hook through them, so I'm trying to make the stitches a bit looser so I don't have that struggle. But yeah, I thought I was on a roll speeding up, but then I get to the slip stitches, it's like, ooh, this is slowing me down. Yeah, I've spent like 5 minutes trying to get this this hook through these stitches, but they are so tight. Okay. This may be cheating in the challenge a little bit, but I'm pausing this because I've just spent like 5 minutes trying to get my hook through this, that I swear I'll probably end up using the rest of the challenge trying to get my hook through this slip stitch. So I've got 2 slip stitches left on this row that I need to get through, so I'm just gonna try get my hook through, just because this seems impossible. And I know people were saying that your hook gets a bit tight on the slip stitches at the top, but I've been making sure my tension is, you know, a lot looser so that wouldn't happen, and yet it still happened. That I just physically cannot get my hook through this stitch at all. Okay, I'm starting the thingy back again now, and I've made sure my tension is extremely loose this time, so hopefully when I get back to the slip stitches on the next row I'll actually be able to put my hook through, because I was making pretty good progress and then I got to the slip stitches and it's like, oh nope, you're slowing back down again now. Okay, I'm listening to a Taylor Swift playlist, like the Midnights playlist on YouTube, so obviously it's playing the music videos. And I never realised that at the end of Bejeweled, it kind of plays a little God, words never word. It plays Long Live at the end when they're like, how she denied the proposal and took the castle for herself. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, we've got 15 minutes left of this challenge and I'm back at the slip stitch section. Let's hope that the looser tension I did last time has helped, because otherwise I'm probably not going to be able to crochet much else if this takes me 15 minutes to just get through the slip stitch section. Okay, I was able to get that one through. 3 minutes to do the slip stitch section, 3 minutes to do 5 stitches, but loosening my tension up a lot, even though it makes it look a little bit messier, worked. I was able to get through the stitches a lot easier. So if you are doing this pattern, the only thing I'd suggest is making your slip stitches very loose so that you can actually get your hook through. 11 minutes left and this is stressing me out. I feel like I've really not crocheted much at all. I don't know if it's just the stress of being under a timer trying to get it done. I don't know, it definitely doesn't help. It's stressing me out and I'm the one who's decided to do this challenge, so like I'm not doing this challenge for anyone else but myself, and yeah, it's still stressing me out. The human brain's a weird thing, isn't it? Okay guys, less than 5 minutes left. I don't even think I'm going to be able to finish this row, but I will try. 1 minute to go. I'm just on the slip stitches now for this row. Okay, well I managed to finish the row. And I've got 50 seconds. See if I can get the slip stitches done. This one. 50 seconds. Ooh, okay. That's the end of this challenge. I had one more stitch to finish the slip stitches for this row. And that is all I managed to get done in an hour, which that's not a lot for me. At all. Normally I'm able to crochet more than that, but you can kind of see the hat coming together now, so it's kind of, obviously it's tighter at the top, so crown of my head's there, obviously it's gonna flip up like that. But yeah, to finish this pattern you just kind of keep going round. Oh, I've already got my hair in it. You just keep going round until it's big enough to fit around your head, and then attach it together, but you can go watch the video by VivCrochets who actually created this pattern for the full details of how to complete this hat. But yeah, I do like the rib effect that it gives. If I come a bit closer to show you that. Oh, most of the time when I do close-ups like this, they are in fact not in focus, so if it's not in focus I do apologise. But yeah, it does give a really cool ribbed effect, and yeah, I've just got to finish it, but that's all I managed to get done in an hour. So that is the end of the 1 hour crochet challenge, and honestly I think I did awful, but maybe we can blame it on the fact that I don't feel very well, or just the fact that this crochet hook I was using is just not my normal crochet hook. I know I've mentioned it already, but I do not like the OG crochet hooks. They not fun to work with. It kept slipping out my hand, and I also struggled at the top because obviously with this pattern being no bunching at the top, you do slip stitches at the top to bring it in. You can see here how it's already bringing in at the top, so that when you sew it together there's not as much bunching at the top, and although that works great and it does help with the no bunching, trying to get my hook through these slip stitches was an absolute nightmare. That at one point during the challenge I actually paused the challenge because I spent like 5 minutes trying to get my hook through one single crochet stitch, and maybe that's cheating, but I was not spending another 10 minutes of that challenge trying to just get my hook through a crochet stitch. To help, I did start making my stitches very, very loose, which helped a bit, but my hook was still struggling to get through. So that is all I managed to crochet for this 1 hour challenge. I'm gonna have to redo this challenge at some point. I'm gonna have to redo it when I have a better crochet hook. I say better crochet hook when I have ergonomic crochet hook like the ones I normally use, because I do not normally use this type of crochet hook. I normally use the ones that have the rubber handle, so I'm gonna have to redo the challenge again when I can either find the one I've lost, or maybe my lovely husband gets me a new set of crochet hooks. and maybe next time I will also try a pattern that doesn't involve the slip stitches that this one did, because I feel like slip stitches are always a pain to actually get your crochet hook. So maybe those were a bit of a disadvantage, but I don't know, to me this feels like I really did not crochet much at all. My husband says it looks like I did a bit, but you know, we're both sick, so who knows. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video of me, what I'd say kind of a flop of a 1 hour challenge. If you did enjoy the video, please give a like below and maybe subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I promise I'm not normally sick when I record these videos, but yeah, subscribe would be appreciated. And if you are still watching this video for whatever reason, I'm going to be a bit cheeky and ask that you comment below ways you make yourself feel better when you're feeling sick, so that I can take some of those recommendations to try stop myself from feeling like I'm dying. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you are having a good day, afternoon or evening. Bye!